What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. And today we're going to talk about Lord and Miller, the former directors of the Han Solo film, taking a little jab at crazy Kathleen Kennedy, and it makes me happy. So this is on StarWarsNewsNet.com. Great site. If you're looking for Star Wars news, that's who you need to follow right there. So Phil Lord and Chris Miller to receive executive producer credits on Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, as you know, Lord and Miller were removed last year after, I think it was like 70% of the film was completed. It might have been a little more. 70% of the film was completed. And then I guess crazy Kathleen Kennedy I guess accidentally did her job that day, because I don't know how you couldn't have. Was she not getting producer notes on a daily and weekly basis prior to the moment she decided, hey, you guys are almost done with this film and I don't like anything you've done? It's like, well, where the hell have you been for the last several months? So anyway, Kathleen Kennedy, after, again, I think it was 70, it may have been more, removed Lord and Miller from the Han Solo film. And, you know, there's been a lot of speculation. I know there's been some press releases on what exactly went down. I don't know if we will ever know the truth, but Lord and Miller clearly have not been happy about everything. And if this was an isolated incident, then I think it would look bad on Lord and Miller. But this is not an isolated incident. We've seen problem after problem after problem at Lucasfilm under Kathleen Kennedy's leadership. And I guess, you know, when you're actually in charge and you actually have to do things, it's not as easy as slapping your name on Steven Spielberg movies and getting a producer credit for something you didn't do anything on. Like, does anybody really believe that Kathleen Kennedy did anything on the film she's a producer on? Do you think she really had creative input on Jurassic World? Really? If you do, that's fine. I mean, if you do, that's fine. I've received a few emails from some people that are looking for your bank account information, and they're willing to deposit like $7.2 billion into your bank account as long as you're willing to give them all of your information and then wait 2 weeks. So if you believe Kathleen Kennedy had anything to do with those films that she's a producer on, let me know. I can hook you up with my boys. I have to look through my spam inbox, but this could be a great deal for you. But yeah, back to the point that, you know, Kathleen Kennedy just continues to show how bad of a job she's doing, and this is one of these opportunities to highlight that. So Lord Miller did a press release today. I'm just going to read this part on StarWarsNewsNet.com, and this is from Variety, and this is where they take a little jab, and I like it. So, we were really proud of the many contributions we made to that film. In light of the creative differences, we elected to take an executive producer credit. So yeah, I like it. I like how they reminded everyone that there was creative differences. And that was a subtle but nice jab at crazy Kathleen Kennedy. And I'm not a Lord and Miller guy. I mean, they did the Lego movie, which I was told that the Lego movie was like the next Toy Story. So when I watched it, I was bored out of my mind. I just was bored out of my mind. I did not like the Lego movie. I think they did 21 Jump Street, and I did like that. But Lego movie, no. And everybody else seems to like that movie. I am fine being in the minority, sitting over here with my X-Men Origins Wolverine and my Terminator Salvation and my Adam Sandler movies. I'm okay. I'm good. I don't need other people to validate my opinion on bad movies that I like. But yeah, this is good news. I'm always happy when we can highlight the incompetence of the one known as crazy Kathleen Kennedy, and Lord and Miller it was subtle. It was really subtle. There's no doubt about it. But there was some stank on it, okay? I mean, there was, and I'm happy about it. And crazy Kathleen Kennedy is going to continue to get called out, and because she's not doing a good job, whether it's this Lord and Miller situation, whether it's Colin Trevorrow. Colin Trevorrow was hired And because he had a vision that didn't align with your little puppy dog, Rian Johnson, you fired Colin Trevorrow, because apparently Trevorrow, from all reports, he actually cared about honoring, Luke and Leia. Crazy idea, I know. There was no Holdo, I guess. And there was no forced diversity roles that Trevorrow wanted to include. He was focused on Star Wars, and apparently that was a problem for Kathleen Kennedy. Rogue One had its production problems. They had to do a ton of reshoots. Gareth Edwards was a good soldier in that. And so, and then the whole thing with Rian Johnson just basically ignoring The Force Awakens. Like, where is the leadership around here? It's crazy. She allowed 70% of the Han Solo movie to get done and filmed before she decided to casually just, I guess, wake up one day and go, I might want to do my job today. What's going on that movie about that guy that Indiana Jones played in those Wars films? The Han Solo. Yeah, that's right. The Han Solo movie. Yeah, what's going on that one? Oh, okay. Oh, let me do my job today. It's absolutely unbelievable. But you've pissed off the wrong crowd. You've pissed off the wrong fan base, crazy Kathleen Kennedy, and we're not going to let up. We are going to be relentless, and the only way we will stop is when you are no longer in a position to push your social justice propaganda bullshit into the greatest IP in the history of the movie business. You're on notice. Have a great day, everyone. Lord Miller, good job.